Hey guys, and welcome back to World of Tanks Ace Tanker series. Today I have a treat for you. I'm playing the Tier 7 American light tank, M41 Bulldog. So this light tank is like all the other light tanks, very fast, very mobile, but the one thing that separates this tank from the other tanks is the gun. It has a 10 shell autoloader capable of doing 1500 damage in a quick succession. We are playing this map in a pretty heavy setup against a lot of tier 10 tanks. But that happens when you play tier 7 light tanks. You get to have tier 10 games. So I'm spotting the middle and enabling my friend Mr. Zorke to shoot on the enemies that are crossing by. And the first shot on the E5 doesn't go in, unfortunately. I'm still trying to spot, but as you can see, the artillery is firing on me, so I have to back up. And the movement of our team is not that great. The entire team went to the right side of the map. They're trying to push and kill the enemies as fast as possible, but as you can see, the push is not going very well. So what am I doing now? I'm trying to spot the other side and see if enemies are closing in. You can see there is an enemy 5120 in the middle, and when I poke over the ridge, I spot 4 more tanks that are closing in. And the situation isn't looking that great. I'm not just yet going to cover and run away. I will try and crest the ridge a couple of more times and maybe enable my artillery to shoot one or few shells in the enemies. The AMX-50B is playing aggressively on the artillery and is going to have my flank soon. I spot the IS-7 and now it's time to get away. I shoot at the IS-7 penetrate, but he shoots me back really hard and I have to get away as soon as possible. I do not want to leave my artillery behind, but there is no other way. I have to go. So at this point of the game I'm thinking that it is all over, because the enemies have our base, our tanks are in one place surrounded, and it's just a matter of time when this game finishes. So what am I going to do next is I will try to do as much as possible, maybe go spot Arty and kill it, maybe flank some heavy tanks and shoot them from behind. So I'm flanking the artillery and the heavy tanks from the left side, checking if maybe some tanks are left behind. But it looks like there is nobody here. And as soon as my gun reloads, I'm able to go into combat again. I'm trying to find the shells on the heavy tanks that are in their base. But I spot the artillery and now it's time to work on the artillery. An autoloader is doing a great job on this artillery. He wasn't even able to turn around. Next thing what I'm going to do is try and find the other artillery and go back and reset the cap. And I find the artillery in the meanwhile and still rushing back to reset the cap. Fortunately the cap gets reset so I can plan my next move. There is no need to hurry. And the friendly T-30 starts to cap their base. And after a long drive, finally I get the flanking shots on the enemy team. I'm making a mistake here not to shoot the T-57 heavy first, but I fast corrected and put a couple of shots in the T-57. Fortunately only one penetrates. And with my last shell I am going to finish this T-57. And now you can see me reloading heat shells, because 175mm on the APCR really isn't enough to go through the E100 armor. As I'm loading my clip, I'm driving around, just waiting for the time to pass. And this E100 is pushing hard on our heavies that are left on one shot. And we have his back. And now you can see why M41 Bulldog is one of the best tier 7 light tanks. Shooting at the back of the E100 is so satisfying. Do I have to say anything more when you see a tier 7 light tank taking out E100 with 2 fires and heat shells? Maybe it's just luck, but I don't know. Who would have thought this is gonna happen after such a bad start? So only thing that's left now is to find the AMX and try and kill him. I have 3 shells in my gun, but I know he is on low HP. I think I will be able to shoot him. And as you can see, putting a couple of shots in the AMX and another fire. So is this tank overpowered? Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Let's take a look at the post-game stats. As you can see, this game was pretty good for me. I got a couple of medals like Fire for Effect, Fighter, Arsonist, Bruiser, and an Orlik's medal for destroying 3 or more enemy tanks with a light tank that are 2 tiers higher than your vehicle. On the team score sheet, you can see I finished first with 1915 experience, that is base experience, and doing 3500 damage, killing 5 tanks. On the detailed report, you can see I fired 26 shots, of which 23 hit the target and 16 penetrated, which allowed me to do 3500 damage. Thank you all for watching. If you didn't like the video, drop a dislike or leave a comment how I can improve the channel. And if you liked the video, hit the like button, share and subscribe for more content, as it really helps me out a lot. And also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus to get the new content first, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And if you're wondering what to watch next, hit the little I button in the top right corner and it will lead you to another video. See you guys next time.